Welcome to the Vintage French Farmhouse in beautiful rural Provence,
This farmhouse is absolutely amazing.
where each day a trio of antique dealers go head to head
I'm highly confident.
Watch this, and now you are going to panic. Would you not buy him?
in a battle to see who can make the most profit
Let's do it. Come on, somebody beat 20 quid.
by selling pieces sourced from France's finest second-hand markets.
This is my kind of treasure trove.
Now I need to go and find my Cinderella.
But how will their skills translate to a different language?
Where do you start?
Merci beaucoup.
Merci, monsieur.
Je content.
They'll then have one day to sell them online using their smartphones.
Look at this. I just need one of those people to like it.
Sold. It's yours.
Bam, bam, bam. It's sold.
Who will make the best deal?
Did you sell it?
No.
We won't be dealers if we didn't take a gamble.
It's all to play for.
At the Vintage French Farmhouse. Nestled in the hills and vineyards of Provence is the Vintage French Farmhouse. It's the perfect home for three dealers competing to make the biggest profit. Because it's surrounded by amazing antique markets, known in France as brocantes. Today's dealers are heading off early on a 20-minute drive towards the medieval city of Avignon, where on its outskirts lies Villeneuve-lès-Avignon.
Yes, I love to be French for a day.
Here in the shadows of Fort Saint-André is one of the biggest weekly flea markets, bustling with almost 100 stalls that trade until lunchtime.
You say ooh la la.
Competing to find the best money-making marvels today are toy and textile fanatic Adi. His decades of experience buying in France to sell to his UK clients makes him the favourite for the challenge ahead.
Buy things that sell themselves. That's the key. And move on.
Jackie, lover of all things military and mechanical. Her shop in Horncastle has a room dedicated to every decade. Despite an active presence online and her own retail website, it's face-to-face selling that's her passion.
I'm a dealer from the heart. I buy what I love. I sell what I love. I make sure that wherever the items go, they go to a good home.
And James, who specialises in high-end unique pieces, which take time to sell. So flipping his French stock in just over a day could be tricky.
I like to take my time and research and present the items properly and do them justice. So this is very different for me.
So, we're in Villeneuve, near Avignon.
Wow.
Did you see the bridge that links the two together?
Yeah.
It was a marvel of its time.
Right.
And it was built in only 8 years.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. But we haven't got 8
amazing.
years, have we?
No.
No.
So let's
not
get
at all.
on with
You
it.
finished?
Yes.
Excellent.
That's right, James. The market closes at lunchtime, so our dealers have only a few hours to find 2 vintage pieces they can sell back at the farmhouse for more money.
I absolutely love this market. You actually can smell the vintage. You can smell the antiques. Absolutely fantastic.
But can you smell profit? Challenge 1. Find something that will appeal to their clients.
Oh, wow. This is exactly what I hoped to find here. It is a gramophone. Oh, absolutely lovely. Look at that colour. The condition is absolutely fantastic. We actually have a pack of needles. Sometimes you buy these things and you have bits missing. So to actually find something like this in this condition is really, really fantastic. And I just love the way the records sit on the top of this as well. I'm going to buy this now. I have to buy it now.
Jackie's French isn't the strongest,
Bonjour. Bonjour, bonjour.
but will that stand in the way of her getting a good deal?
Lovely gramophone.
Yes.
Lovely. How long have you had this gramophone?
It's a family.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
So how long have you had it in your family?
1940.
1940s?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. So can you tell me, have you ever repaired this?
No, original.
Ah, lovely. Wonderful. The key thing about haggling and trying to get the price down is to always look like you're not really interested when you really, really are. Combien?
180. 180.
180.
Yes.
Ooh. Okay, let me just check.
Yes.
Okay, that's working really well.
Jackie sells a lot of gramophones, so to beat her rivals, she knows she'll need to get the price down to make enough profit.
Petit prix, yeah.
Oh, this is difficult, but 140?
Yeah, 140. Yeah. Oh. Thank you very much.
Merci.
Merci.
Despite the language barrier, Jackie's managed to haggle 40 euros off the asking price, getting her French gramophone for 140 euros. That's 123 pounds.
For me, it's absolutely a winning object because it's what I'm known for. I am known as the gramophone lady. Thank you very much. Okay, see you later.
Hot on Jackie's heels is James, who may have spotted a special piece of French stonemasonry for his first challenge. But has he got a hefty price tag?
So I think what I found one of the best things in the market. It's limestone, it's French, it's at least 300 years old, maybe 4. It's a lion of sorts. It's probably come off a French church. Monsieur? C'est combien?
Le lion, il fait 1008. 1008.
What's the lowest? Can you do any better?
Better price, 1,500 €. C'est bon 15e. Hein?
Yeah, no, I know it's good. So I just asked the seller, and his price was 1,800 euros. So I was a bit like, oh, he knows how good it is. But he did say he'd go down to 1,500. The trouble is, that's kind of where I'd want to sell it at. And however, I have spotted something else on his stand. What we've got here is just a really nice set of Skittles. So they're all in carved pine, all out of one piece.
They may not be as knockout a piece as the lion, but these Skittles are certainly curious, right up James's alley.
I think they're probably about 100 years old, so they're early 20th century. They would have been used probably in a club or a tavern or something. The balls are all original and they're all kind of nice because they're all different sizes, so it has that kind of random feel to it. You can see how well they've been used. You know, there's chunks missing where they've been bashed about, and there's a bit of woodworm, but I'm not too fussed about that. And it just all adds to the charm of these. So I'm also really pleased that Adi hasn't spotted these yet. So I'm going to ask for the price right now before he gets here.
It's the same dealer as the statue, so James knows he's open to negotiation. But can he strike a deal that leaves him with a profit?
Monsieur, c'est combien?
Better price, 150.
150?
Yeah.
120?
D'accord.
OK, I've got my money here, so for you.
James has done well in getting 30 euros off the asking price, making it 120 euros or 105 pounds for the set. If you don't ask, you don't get.
I know I'm going to be able to sell it, it's fun, but Adi's going to be mega jealous, and that makes me very happy. So I'm going to send Adi a message now, a video, see how good his French is. So, Adi, mate, veux-tu jouer au qui avec moi? Let's see how he gets on with that.
Buzz, buzz, buzz. What? I think he wants me to play with him. That's the one I think he wants me to play with him. He's lost the plot.
Adi hasn't time for games. Once they find their treasures, they've just a day to sell them online. As the only one who's not bought anything yet, He better get cracking.
So what we're looking at is these magnificent, I never ever see them, is these are really old eel forks. They're fantastic, obviously for catching eel, that's exactly what they do. I mean, they're pretty vulgar things because obviously, you know, once that goes in, it ain't coming out.
Eel forks may seem like an odd choice, but trading in French antiques for 20 years, AD knows his stuff.
There's a big market for these. They're shouting at me, they're going, 80, buy me, 80. So I'm going to buy them. And I don't know how much they are.
But when it comes to making the most profit, back at the farmhouse, it's money that talks, AD.
OK, je suis intéressé avec pour le 6. C'est combien pour le 6?
Si vous prenez les 6, je pouvais faire vous 40 € pièce.
Ça, c'est 240.
Oui, exact.
C'est possible 200?
J'ai déjà fait un petit prix.
220?
Il me faut 240.
240. En fait, c'est la bonne chose. J'ai jamais trouvé en France. Monsieur, vous avez vendu. Merci beaucoup. C'est génial. They're fantastic. I just love them. Really good deal.
Despite pushing for a discount to buy 6, AD couldn't knock him down from €240. That's £211 for the lot. He better hope there's still money to be made from the eel forks.
They're decorative, they're beautiful, they're hand-forged. You know, how many things do we make now that are still going to be around in 200 years' time? 240. C'est gentil, merci beaucoup. C'est magnifique.
First challenge complete. Now they've warmed up, every day a different dealer sets the second challenge, and today it's James's turn.
Hi, guys. How are we doing?
Not too bad.
So my challenge is I want you to buy something from the 18th century.
The 18th century? Are you on a laugh?
1700s.
Oh, my gosh.
James, if you look to your left, there's a castle here. Can I buy that?
OK, challenge accepted.
OK, all right, well, good luck. See you on the other side. Bye-bye.
18th century? Are you kidding? I'm a 20th century girl.
They'll never, ever, ever give me something I can't do. I'll always do it. And I always win. Always, in my head.
With just half an hour left before the market closes, can they each find something 18th century that they can sell for a quick profit?
It's just not old enough. OK.
AD's first off the mark.
We have found our 18th century item. So I'm guessing these are 2 gilt panels from obviously a bigger piece from a church or a chapel. So we've got wood on the back. This is all plaster on the front, I'm guessing. And I'm sure they're 18th century. But they are pretty, aren't they? So they're not priced. I have no idea, so let's hope. It's the end of the day, so let's hope we can get a deal. Here we go. Excusez-moi, madame.
Oui, monsieur.
C'est combien pour les 2 plates?
La paire de plateaux, mon meilleur prix, je peux vous faire 100.
100 euros.
Oui, c'est 18e.
C'est 18e?
Oui, c'est 18e.
I was right. They're 18th century, so we're going to do a deal. 100 euros, 50 euros each. Madame, c'est vendu. Merci beaucoup.
Merci, monsieur.
Je suis content.
For €100 or £88, AD's bought 2 church panels. They're typical of the 18th century, where gold gilding was used in religious landmarks to depict wealth and power.
They're just beautiful. They're decorative. They're going to flip. No problem at all.
While AD's happy he's bagged his 2 buys, fine art lover James is drawn to an unusual collection that looks 18th century.
Got a set of about 5 or 6 anatomical drawings here. Really interesting, cool. They're numbered. And they've also got the Belgian signature down in the corners. I'm actually really happy I found these, so I'm going to get the price, and hopefully they won't be too expensive. Pardon, monsieur? Combien?
L'ensemble, pour l'ensemble
For ensemble.
Pour l'ensemble, donc il y en a combien? Il y en a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Je peux vous faire l'ensemble à 200 €.
200. And it's a Belgian?
Vendré.
OK.
Voilà, c'est un
It's a deal.
artiste belge.
Thank you very much.
Merci
Très
à
bien.
vous.
Thank you very much.
Typically neoclassical in style, James has bought the six prints for €200 or £176. It sounds a lot, but he might have lucked out if they're by a well-known artist.
C'est parfait. Merci à vous.
Merci. Bye-bye.
As the market comes to an end, AD and James are ready to go back to the farmhouse and start selling to win. But will Jackie be heading back empty-handed?
I'll put through Anglaise.
I can do English for you.
You can do English? Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's a French 19th century snuff box made out of mache.
Ah, 19th century Jackie. Don't pretend you didn't hear that.
And how much is it?
45.
45. Could I squeeze you on price a little bit?
Okay.
Yeah?
Fine. 35 will do.
35?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. Thank you.
A last-minute fine costing €35 or £31. But how will James react to the snuff box being 100 years too young?
How lucky was I to find a dealer that actually spoke English? Once I knew that, that was it. I was a winner.
There you go. You've made my day.
Deal's done, but they need to race back to the farmhouse to photograph their vintage pieces and to get them online and sold. But first, a chance to size up the competition.
Oh. On earth are they?
Oh.
Most fantastic, the most delicious eel forks.
Oh, is that what they are?
£211.
I really think you overpaid.
While Lady's taken a gamble and forked out a lot,
On then, who's next?
Gramophone Lady Jackie's stuck with a safe bet.
We have a gramophone.
Oh, there's a surprise.
There you go. There you go.
Why is there a
So-
shoe on it? Was it a snuff box?
It is a snuff box. Got a bit of a confession.
It's early 19th century.
I think it might be.
But when it comes to sticking to his own rules, James is one to talk.
I'll let you off. I'll let it slide.
Thank you.
Because
Okay.
my item's sort of in the same ballpark.
Oh! And it's your challenge!
My
challenge!
So I
goodness.
think they are 18th century, but they might
Serious.
just
Okay.
trickle into the 19th.
Okay. I don't feel so bad now.
Confessions aired, it all comes down to who can make the most profit in just over a day. Adie's spent the most on his church panels and 6 eel forks. To make a decent return, has he bitten off more than he can chew? Jackie's gramophone might hit all the right notes with her vintage client base, but will her antique snuff box be as tough as old boots to shift? And then there's James, who thinks he's struck lucky with his Skittles. But are his god and goddess drawings worth more than the paper they're printed on?
Confident?
Pretty with these, yeah.
Yeah, I'm confident.
Ooh. Game on.
The time to sell is now. Well connected in the UK antiques market, here our dealers are tapping into the power of social media, giving them immediate access to thousands of potential buyers. But who will sell their French finds in just over a day and for the most profit?
I normally sell face to face because a lot of my items is feel it, hear it, touch it. So this way of selling on social media is really, really different.
80% of us now buy online. And to help get instant sales, you need to create compelling images and videos.
Video is the next best thing than actually going into a shop. I'm thinking 1930s, poolside party, music in the background. Oh, I can see daiquiris and cocktails. You can hear it, you can see it. It's going to sell itself.
Jackie will target her existing clients. But in an already crowded market, will it be music to their ears?
I'm going to give it a once-over, make sure that my needles are in great condition, and I think it'll be ready for the upload.
The farmhouse has a wealth of options for the dealers to choose from as backdrops for their photographs and videos. And skilled photographer James has found the perfect setting for his Victorian Skittles.
Instead of putting them in what you'd expect in a triangle form, you're thinking of games. If you're putting them like this, it flips it on its head and they become more decorative, they become sculptural. We're right at ground level with them, getting a nice depth of field and sort of trying to bring them to life as objects rather than just a game.
To increase their sellability, James wants to pitch them as a unique ornamental set for the home.
That's me done. That's kind of nice.
With James and Jackie both on target to get their pictures uploaded to sell, Adie's taking a more leisurely pace.
My plan's coming together. So we've got water, we've got eel forks. I just need to stay sensible.
Apparently, the sensible plan is to get into the pool fully clothed. I'd stand back, James, before Captain Sensible pulls you in too. But a wise decision to call on James's camera skills nonetheless.
I'm naked!
Adie's rendition of a Roman god is sure to capture his followers' attention. But he set himself a Herculean task of selling the forks individually.
I probably should have took my shoes and clothes off, but would you expect anything different? Of course you wouldn't. They're gonna sell in a day. No, they're not. 1 hour, they'll be gone. You watch.
Yep, we'll be watching, Adie. It's in the lap of the gods now. Once they're all happy with the photos of their first challenge buys, the dealers and a dry Adie gather in the workshop. It's their last chance to decide on a price and description of their pieces and do any finishing touches before they post their sales online.
So, Adie, your pool toys, have they dried off?
Absolutely. Ready for renovation.
Which is? Nothing.
Beautiful. All done. I walked past them and rejected them.
You didn't. You just didn't look properly.
No, I did.
You could put them on a shelf or you can use them as intended, so dual purpose.
And how many balls have we got?
I've got 3, which is unusual, isn't it? Jackie, your classic buy, your classic Jackie buy.
So, I know it's French. They made this around 1920s, that kind of thing.
Has that one not got a...
Big horn? No, that's earlier.
So where does the sound come from that then?
Sound comes from here. From this bit here.
They're a lot more portable, aren't they, when they're like
that? Oh
that?
yeah, this is what they call the picnic gramophone.
It's lovely. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I see why you bought it.
Yeah. Well, that's why we should get uploading and see who will win this competition.
Their first 3 challenge buys are ready to launch. With thousands of videos and pictures shared on social media platforms every minute, they each need to choose carefully where best to place theirs so they sell fast. Jackie's pricing her gramophone at £225 on her socials and website. In an already crowded market, will it get her followers in a spin? Or will it get stuck like a broken record? Adie's asking his followers for their best offers on his eel forks. Will his personal endorsement help them make the big splash he's hoping for? And James is trying to sell his Skittles as a set for £195. Will his arty photography be enough to strike a sale quickly?
Right, everyone, we've uploaded, so let's have a game of Skittles.
Yes! Come on then.
Come on then.
First. Hurry up, where are we going to do it?
This way.
Yippee!
So, you two, we were going to play with my Skittle set.
I know we were.
But I don't trust you with the Skittle set. We're going to play with petanque balls instead, all right? Is that OK? Off you go.
Ooh, don't sulk, Adie. I've seen how you play with your toys. All work and no play can make for 3 dull dealers. Let's get back to business. They each still have their second challenge antiques to photograph and get online.
So I was thinking about this wall when I bought these pictures. Just got a lovely pink hue to it, and that will really set off the cream in these drawings.
James's 18th or 19th century drawings are actually lithographs, one of the oldest forms of creating fine art copies, using hand drawings on stone plates to make prints.
It's a nice way of presenting them. They're all together, it's punchy.
Despite being copies, lithographs were usually commissioned in limited quantities by the original artist, so James could have a valuable collection in his hands. But to set a price, he needs to do some digging.
I've done the photos, so the fun part always is the research. So I'm going to rope Simon in to help me and try and find out who the artist is.
Simon Bauer is an antiques auctioneer with over 30 years' experience. He's looked at the pictures James has sent him, so it's over to the workshop for a video call from Anglesey, Wales.
Hello, Simon.
Know my name?
Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Good,
Pretty
good. Sorry you're not in France.
I was looking at all the signatures on all the images. It's Matthias Ignatius Free.
That's a pretty strong name as well.
It is, isn't it? It is. But yeah, you know, he's a very influential guy in sort of Belgian art school.
Right.
You know, and he helped save a lot of artwork that Napoleon had sort of acquired, shall we say.
So what sort of year would these have been then?
He died, I think, in about 1839, so I thought sort of like 1870s, something like that.
Okay. I was wondering, being lithograph, is there lots floating about on the market of this sort of type?
No, not particularly. Actually, it's easier to find sort of original work to buy him, funnily enough, you know?
Right.
They're all individually numbered as well, I see.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
They would have been presumably in a big sort of
folio type thing.
Or
Yeah.
something like that.
I think that's added a bit of value then, perhaps.
Yeah, definitely.
Exhibited in the Louvre in Paris, an original Matthias Ignatius van Brie has been known to sell at auction for $61,000.
Thank you for that, Simon.
No problem.
Enjoy the Welsh weather. Bye.
But will James be able to get his specialist lithograph priced right to sell fast to a buyer online?
Who's obviously very influential, and I probably should have heard of him, but with the extra information I've got, I can probably add a bit more profit on there, I would hope.
In the dining room, Jackie's also trying to add profit to her snuff box.
So the best place for my snuff box, I think, is this beautiful fireplace. Look, it says 1726. And what was my challenge? Finding something of the 18th century.
Nice try, Jackie. While the practice of sniffing tobacco powder or snuff is outdated, Jackie reckons she can still sell her 19th century box as a collector's piece.
I'm going to take 2 or 3, maybe 4 or 5 different photographs because I want to make a reel or make a video for my social media.
Using several photos as video montage should hold the attention of her followers for longer than a single shot. But will it be long enough to tempt someone to buy it?
I think I've done enough photographs for this now. Oh, it was a tricky challenge, but I think I've got James on the run.
Let's see if you get a sniff of a buyer first, Jackie. With time running out to sell their 18th century items, Adi needs to get a wriggle on, but he's gone all Blue Peter on us.
Right, so here we go. Let's see what happens. So hopefully now that's well flows.
I'm glad it's them, not you, having a dip this time, Adi. Using bubble wrap to keep the church panels afloat is a rather smart idea. Bravo, Adi. Surrounding them with the ripples of nature really draws your eye to their incredible detailing.
That's fantastic. Wow. I think I've nailed it. If either Jackie or James have done a better photograph than I've done, not a chance. I've won this.
Fighting talk, Adi, but you've no chance of winning until those photos are uploaded online to sell. Over at the workshop, James is bursting to tell everyone about the artist behind his classical prints.
So that's Diana the Huntress.
Wow.
So I think that's in the Louvre, or I think the actual original.
Could I colour them one and them in?
No. And they're by a very important guy who was Belgian, and he was called Matthias Ignatius van Brie. And he was at the Antwerp Fine Arts Institute, and he actually restored a lot of artwork that Napoleon had looted by Rubens out of the war. So yeah, there's a lot of history going on there, so it's right up my street. And
so potentially you've got something really good.
And Simon said he couldn't find any more.
Brilliant. But over to me, as you can see, is I did accept your challenge, and I did it. I'm the only one that's got something that's 18th century.
OK then, Adi, you can have the moral victory. Well done, well done. But at the end of the day, we've got to start selling.
OK, on it.
Chop, chop.
1, 2, 3. That's all 3 challenge buys up for sale. Jack is posting her snuff box on all her socials for £85. With a mostly 20th century collecting client base, will it get a sniff of interest? Adi's pricing the 18th century church panels at £180, and he's making sure everyone knows he wants to win.
I'm the only one that's bought something 18th century!
And finally, James is asking for £350 for his specialist collection of lithographs. But can he find a buyer fast enough?
We've got people out there that are in America or wherever, so the time difference might be a problem. However, I've got a lot more followers than Adi and Jackie. So I'm hoping that that will help me sell.
Now everything is online, it's time for the dealers to hustle. Ever-competitive Adi has a plan to try and get ahead of the others.
The great thing is when you sell online, on some of the formats you can boost a post, so I can actually boost it. It doesn't have to be very much. You can pay up to £5 a day, up to £80 a day, but I don't need to go that silly.
Fast work, Adi. But if you spend money promoting your social media posts, it will eat into your profits.
I've got nearly 10,000 followers, so that's going to be up to 15,000 followers that will potentially see it. I've also boosted my eel forks. It's a little bit of a sneaky one, but I've sold one already, but there's another 5 to go.
Between 8 and 9 p.m. in the evening is considered a peak time for shopping online. So, as the night closes in, bon chance, mes amis, as there'll be one final push left to get both your French finds sold in time. It's the last morning and there's trouble at the Vintage French Farmhouse. Jackie, James and Adi have not a single offer on their sales.
I'm a little bit shocked. I've had absolutely no messages at all and very few views. I really am surprised.
A phone call to a regular client sells one of Adi's eel forks, leaving 4, and his church panels still to sell. But James and Jackie can't get a nibble on either of their challenge pieces.
The gramophone is very tactile. You need to hear it, you need to touch it, you need to feel it. I'm going to have to take some real drastic action here.
The trio have decided to join forces and create an online shopping channel together.
Right, we're doing our live here in France. We've got all the dealers here. We've got our lovely objects.
Hello!
Say hello, Adi.
They hope by going live on social media, they can pool over 35,000 followers that they have between them to increase their chances of selling.
So, whoever's joining is in for a treat.
They've just 10 minutes to shift their treasures.
I haven't got 2, I've got 4 eel forks. Bargain of the day. They are £60 each. Dead original, beautiful, all polished up, ready to go.
Teamwork may make the dream work, but by sharing their contacts, they run the risk of helping their rivals.
Get bidding on these lovely items, especially mine.
Somebody's offered you 160 quid for the Skittles.
Oh, OK, that's
Philip
fine.
Antiques.
Yep, those are sold. Thank you, Philip Antiques.
Rob, what are you doing? You're my
Skittles sold.
customer.
Thank you.
With James the first to sell, in desperation, Jackie's lowering her price for the gramophone.
Now, it was 225 quid. I reduced it today. Reduced it to 150 pounds. 150 pounds. 150 pounds.
We've run out of time, guys, almost.
No, please, the gramophone's still here.
But in the nick of time, Adie's former customer takes the forks off his plate.
Eel fork sold!
No!
Eel fork sold! Now sold. So I am the true Neptune!
Oh my God. How did I lose that? I didn't sell. I'm upset.
But listen, this doesn't matter. You can still enjoy it. And you have to remember now, quality always sells.
You're so cruel. You're just so cruel.
Oh, come on. Oh, don't go. Oh, don't go, Marty. Oh, hang on a minute.
Don't give up. There's time yet, Jackie. With James's Skittles and Adie's eel fork sold, Adie's church panels are still up for grabs, but he thinks he's found an appropriate buyer.
I've actually got a customer who is a chaplain. If I talk nicely and say a few prayers, we might be able to get them gone.
Jackie's already reduced the price of her gramophone. Now she's taking money off her snuff box too.
I've decided to reduce it from £85 to £65 just to get this sold.
It's a risky strategy that could eat into her profit. But they all better seal any last-minute deals because that sunset can mean only one thing. All online sales are now closed. A busy day of trading has worked up an appetite. But which of our dealers will be able to savour the taste of victory when they discover who has sold both of their vintage finds and who has made the most profit?
Villeneuve. I'm still buzzing after Villeneuve. You two look like you loved it too.
Loved it, yeah. For what I loved, that's important, isn't it? You always buy what you...
Yeah, that's the golden rule.
Yeah.
We always knew that you were going to buy a gramophone and where best to buy one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was beautiful. I mean, it was French, it was red, it was in really good condition.
What do you mean was? Have you sold it?
I would like to take the Fifth Amendment.
Jackie bought the gramophone for £123. She thought it would be a #1 hit with her client base, but it failed to hit the right notes online.
So anyway, James Gooch. How'd you get on?
So, we did our live, didn't we? And I put my Skittle set on there.
Yeah.
And it sold via the live, so it was well worth doing.
To a customer
of yours.
Of mine. I know. And then he sent me a little message saying, I'm sorry.
James's set of antique Skittles cost £105. Poaching Adie's regular client, he struck a deal at £160, making him a £55 profit.
Well done.
That's good.
That's
good.
great. Yeah, absolutely.
That's
I'm
good.
just gonna. Anyway, I bought the eel forks, as you well know.
Oh, yeah.
And I paid a sum of £211. A lot of money.
Making a big splash on social media and the live helped Adie shift his 6 eel forks for a collective £360, giving him a profit of £149.
And you had to work hard to sell them because you did all your pool work and all the other nonsense that you did. So you probably earned the money, to be fair.
Just like I won.
Oh, OK, you've won this bit.
Adie's profit puts him in the lead so far, but the takings from the second challenge may turn the tide.
It was my 18th century challenge, which I think we all struggled with a bit. I struggled the most because I didn't sell my lithographs.
Oh!
James spent £176 on 6 lithograph prints, but selling a specialist collection can be a lengthy process.
Were they rubbish?
No, they just need a bit more time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get those home, possibly frame them up, and then represent them. So how did you get on, Jackie?
Boy, have I worked hard, boys. But just at the last moment, I got a text through and it said, Jackie, consider your snuff box sold.
Jackie's snuff box cost £31. After a last-minute price drop, she got it sold for £65, making her £34 profit.
I have hustled, guys. I have hustled. Just wanted it sold.
Jackie, listen. It was a competition, you bought it and you sold it. So you've done what we were supposed to do. I bought the church panels.
Yeah.
And I thought they were going to fly. And I thought they were going to be quite easy. But I really struggled, like you.
AD may have found it tricky, but he did manage to sell his 18th century buy to an existing client, a church chaplain, who bought them for £140, making him a profit of £52.
Oh, my gosh.
And she said, I love them, and she bought them.
AD has made the most profit on the second challenge buy, but the winner is the one who's made the most profit overall.
All right, well, I think I know where this is going to go. I had an unsold item, so I only made £55 for my 2 items.
Jackie?
Well, I'm on the bottom of the run again. I think I made £34 for my 2 items.
200
and
£1 profit. 201. 201. £201. Amazing. I thought I was going to fall, though, because I didn't think I was going to sell those panels. But I did, which made me a profit of £201.
Wow.
What can I do but...
Which means...
Yes,
we know, we know.
Which means today's winner is... 80!
With 2 no sales from Jackie and James, AD's the clear winner, making the most profit before sales and custom fees.
I mean, AD might have won for now, but give me, I don't know, 1 or 2 weeks. These lithographs will sell and I will have made a massive profit.
The competition is to sell within 24 hours, so it doesn't make a difference.
I'll ring you.
No.
I'll leave you voicemails about it every day.
Well, I think the whole experience has been fantastic, and I think people who are watching this should come to France, give it a go. You'll never know what you're going to find.
Yeah.
I agree.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Well done.
Loads of fun.
Lovers kiss by the scene of beautiful romance. Ooh la la, like UK France, where lovers kiss by the scene of